wolf side of the story. Once upon a time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold and I ran out of sugar while baking, so I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for some. This neighbor was a pig, and he had built his whole house out of straw. So of course, when I knocked on the door, it fell apart. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house, so I called, little pig, are you in?" But no one answered. I was just about to go home when I felt a sneeze coming on, and I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed a great sneeze. And you know what? The whole house fell down, and in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. It seemed like a waste to leave a delicious ham dinner lying there in the middle of the straw, so I ate it up. I still needed a cup of sugar, so I went to the next house. He had built his house of sticks. I rang the bell, but no one answered, so I called, Mr. Pig, are you in?" He yelled back, "Go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chin." I was about to leave when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you are not going to believe this, but the pig's house fell down. When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as a doornail. I still needed sugar, so I went to the next house. This pig was the first and second little pig's brother. He had built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house, but no one answered. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in?" And he answered, "Get out of here, wolf. Don't bother me again." I was going to go home when I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed once again. Then the third little pig yelled, "And your old granny can sit on a pin." Now, I'm usually a calm wolf, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the police arrived, of course I was trying to break down the pig's door, and I kept huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. And that's the truth.